What's good, YouTube? It's Boogie back with another video. It is officially 2020. That's right, it's officially 2024, man. You feel me? Now look, man, it's a good day today. I'm feeling good. I'm outside, I'm getting sun, so it's always a good day. So it's the start of a new year. This year is all about focus. This year is all about self. This year is all about working on our internal working, on our inner self, because that is the source. That is where we get all our answers from. I've already been seeing a lot of stuff on social media where people have been posting, earthquakes, things, natural disasters, war, trauma stuff. They're posting that stuff on their timeline, and a lot of people are already emotionally attached to social media. So when they see that stuff, it affects them, and that stuff is already messing with their mood. People's emotions are easily influenced by what they see and what they hear. That is why when you wake up in the morning, it is good to fill your mind with positive thoughts. It is good to fill your mind with positive affirmations, because you are becoming what you think and what you say. So when you hear that, you are adapting and becoming what you say and what you hear. So if all you talk or surround yourself is with positive influence, then you're going to start to inherit those traits. You're going to start to become what you hear. Same thing if I were to consume a lot of negative content, consume a lot of negative media, then my current state of emotion of mind will be negative. So the all-around goal is to focus your mind on things that are positive, focusing your mind on things that are good for you. Now, I hear a lot of people, they say, well, I don't know what I can and can't do, or I don't believe that I can do this, right? Well, you don't know what you can and can't do until you try it. In order for you to do more, you have to believe that you can do more. Some people believe that they have a limit, or that they have a physical, mental capacity that prevents them from doing or achieving something. So when you start to speak abundance into your life in the morning, when you start to boom, as soon as you get up, the first thing is you do is to speak positivity, to speak abundance into your life. Say, hey, I know I'm that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm built for this. Hey, I done come a long way, right? You're accepting, you are joyful, you are grateful for what you have and what you will continue to do, right? But you got to feel yourself. The same way you're in the gym and work out your muscles is the same way you got to mentally stimulate yourself on a daily basis, right? Because that's how you ultimately grow, and that's what's going to expand your mental capacity. You see what I'm saying? And when you expand your mental capacity, you're able to tap into the laws of correspondence. You're able to tap into the laws of abundance. You're able to tap in to the source and root of everything, which is yourself. You're capable and willing to do anything. I know people, I say people all the time, when I see them have talent, I tell them, hey, I see you that you have talent. But they don't believe me. They think I'm playing with them, or they think, oh, he's just trying to give me an ego or confidence boost. And in reality, I'm not trying to do that at all. What I'm genuinely saying, you have talent, or that you would be good at something, I mean that. But people, they don't view themselves in that manner. They don't view themselves in being able to achieve, because they don't believe that they can achieve that. They don't believe that if they follow their passions, that they could be able to achieve that, no matter the failures, no matter the risks, no matter the ups and downs. It's all about that mental endurance, right? But people don't have mental endurance because they don't have focus. They're worried about everything else. People, like I was saying earlier, are emotionally attached to social media. And when they're emotionally attached to social media, their emotions are easily influenced by what they see, right? So when they hop on social media and they see, the kids dying across the world, right? They focus on that. Or when a black man gets shot, they focus on that. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Now we're going to start that up. We're going to protest. We're going to riot because we're mad. We're focusing all our anger and energy towards that instead of focusing towards themselves. So when they focus it towards themselves, guess what? They'll be able to extend the helping hand, because if they built and can be able to sustain themselves, then they can help other people. But nah, they focus and push rage. They focus and push lust. They focus and push you to keep you stirred and keep your emotions in a swirl. Why? Because that keeps you confused, and that keeps you off your purpose. the divine's purpose, what the Most High has for you. But you've got to be tapped in to yourself. You got to be isolated. You can't have too much outside noise. You got to go from within, figure out information for yourself. You don't want to be programmed or to receive all your information from one source. People be programmed from the news, believe everything that the news says, right? Black Lives Matter was all about money. That's all they cared about. That was what that whole movement was about. But people won't want to talk about that. If you say that to somebody, they'll think you're being disrespectful to the dead black men and women that were killed by cops. And it's not to say that. It's not that I'm dissing the dead black men and women. Rest in peace. Those are my people, right? Problem with that is black people are killed by cops every single day. They don't talk about that, but when they get it on camera, they try to blow it up and get people stirred up. They've got to do it every once in a while to throw you off your game. That's part of the matrix. That's part of the system. It's to throw you off. So if you don't keep your focus and you don't go from within and focus on what the divine has in store for you, then you won't really be able to do anything in life. You won't be able to live in abundance, because you will always be in a state of scarcity, because you don't believe that you can achieve, and you don't believe that you can do, and you don't believe that you can get up and go get whatever you want. You don't believe that this is your reality, this is your realm, and that this is something that you can create for your own will, right? You don't get that. It's just all a game to y'all, right? I'd rather go day by day. I'd rather live day by day, right? Doing what I want to do and just having fun. That's the main focus for, at least I know, the young people, right? That's everything that they are worried about. Fun, the ego, what type of moves and social acceptability that even still now kids find themselves having to fit into. And yes, still the hardest thing for people to do is to stay true to themselves. Even I remember when I was growing up, it was people were always tryhards. They always were trying to seek attention and validation from others. They always felt like they had to fit in instead of being themselves and being okay and cool with not doing what everybody else is doing what the popular kids are doing. So it makes a lot of kids stand out for no fucking reason at all. And it makes a lot of kids awkward and uncomfortable with themselves for the simple fact of their peers, the people that they're growing up around in their environment. So as a kid, you don't know to focus from within. You don't know to focus on you, to not worry about what everybody else got to say about what you're doing with your life, to be okay and comfortably cool and thrive in what you love and enjoy doing. Simple as that. But people don't do that, do they? No. People always gotta hate. People always gotta do the most, right? People like to see you win, but they don't like to see you doing better than them, right? Then they get the hate, and then they get the watching. Align your thought with your actions, and when you do that, you'll be good. I promise you that. And if you're stuck in the cycle, don't complain, because that's not gonna make your situation any better. See what you can do and figure out a solution, and if there is no solution, then come to terms with it, and boom, move on. And what each and every single one of you need to understand is that times are changing. It's becoming harder to be more independent. The elites are pushing the social dilemma of dependency, and they want to keep as many people stuck as possible. They got the agenda of AI that they're pushing. They got the agenda of the LGBTQ. They got the agenda of adult films that they're pushing, that they want to brainwash each and every single one of us with. So just remember, when you try to mimic your celebrity idols, they are part of the agenda. They are part of what the elites want to use against you, my nigga. So just remember that. And trust me, when you're not focusing on yourself, it's gonna break you down more than it's gonna build you up. I promise you that. Anyways, that's the video for today. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tuning in. I will be having more bangers like this on the channel, so make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm gone.